What's going on? It's your boy Mr. Sprayed On, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all 5 fragrances in my collection that have worked pretty well in the compliment department. Now, when we talk about compliments, some people, it's a touchy subject, I'm gonna say. Some people think that compliments are everything, right? And others feel like compliments are, you should focus on compliments. But how I feel is compliments are always nice to receive, right? I'm not saying you should wear a fragrance and wear that solely on the fact of thinking that you're going to get complimented, because you're basing your satisfaction off of other people's reactions. Be happy for yourself. Lesson for today. All right. So anyways, with that out the way, I'll be showing y'all 5 fragrances that get the job done usually in my collection. So if you want to see what made the list, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. And by the way, these fragrances aren't ranked in any particular order. This is how I feel like picking them up. So at the number 5 spot, we have Valentino Uomo Intense. Now, this gets compared a lot to the Dior Intense, and honestly, I never smelled that fragrance before, so I couldn't tell you how close they compare, but what I can tell you is it's pretty good. You get some vanilla, leather, iris for sure, so I think that's the common note that they really share between them that kind of link them. And some pepper up top when this first opened. So, story actually, I was going to class one morning and I had to walk out my dormitory through the common area and outside down the sidewalk to get to class. And there was a security officer in the common area that had walked through. So I walked past her, got down the sidewalk, and she made it a point to chase me down and let me know how good I smelled with this on. All right. She busted her head out the door and she was like, "Hey man, what you got on, man? Boy, you smell good." And I never received a compliment like that with a fragrance. So I was like, whoa. I haven't received any attention like that from the way I smelled before, so that kind of opened my eyes to the power of a fragrance. So, hey, this is good stuff. I recommend you check out Valentino Uomo Intense. At the number 4 spot, we have something from the house of by Kaale, and they make some pretty good bangers. This is Apple Brandy on the Rocks. So, worn this on dates, girlfriend loves it. Worn this around family, they love it. This came out while COVID was still going on, so haven't received too many responses or too much feedback from strangers on the way I smelled with this on, but it smells good. And people won't feel so inclined nowadays to give you a compliment because, you know, we got masks, we kind of distance ourselves away from other people still, so take that for what it's worth, but I know you'll smell great with this on. Pineapple, apple, brandy, rum, oak moss, and Broxton, some of the main notes to my nose. And I actually have raw and Broxton at the crib, so I know how Broxton smells. It's definitely in this, but it's not a bad thing though. It gives this fresh fuzzy feel to the fragrance and makes it even more mass appealing. So if you haven't tried this already, I highly recommend you check it out. This is Apple Brandy on the Rocks from by Kaale. At the number 3 spot, we have a YouTuber's fragrance, and this is their collaboration with Navicis Parfums. This is Rêve Nuit from Chaos Fragrances collab with them, and simply put, this is like a modern take on the Fougere. This is citrusy up top, aromatic. You get this, I think this whipped citrus cream accord in the mid. I don't know who came up with that, but definitely creamy in a good way. Now I think it's some vanilla in the base with some other notes, some woodiness. This is nice. I mean, I've gotten plenty of feedback with from strangers on this fragrance, but funny enough, my girlfriend doesn't like this fragrance. You know, I wear this, whenever I wear this, she kind of just, you know, she's like, she's cool off of it. You know, it's not all of that to her. So take that for what it's worth. Don't blah by any of these fragrances and think that everyone's gonna run out and compliment you, because that's not what's gonna happen. So anyways, I love this fragrance. Got good feedback on it. This is Rêve Nuit from Navicis Parfums. At the number 2 spot, we have something that gets compared a lot to Creed's Aventus, and I mentioned it before on this channel. I'm gonna mention it again. This is Cedrat Bois or Cedrat Bois. I don't know. It has like a gazillion pronunciations, but this is from the House of Mancera. You see the name right here. I always describe this fragrance as fruity pebbles and leather, and I'm gonna stand by that. I think even the website itself just lists the fruity notes as fruity notes, no specific fruit, but this has that pineapple-y feel that Aventus has, but it's a bit creamier than Aventus. It's not as sharp on the nose, and some spices in here, adding to this aromatic nature to the fragrance. It's not too intense or too spicy. It just kind of supports everything. But instead of the birch that you would get in a vintage in the base, you have leather here. So that's the grounding factor here, and it works. Worn is plenty on campus. And by the way, I know y'all see the level on here. I didn't buy this bottle full. It was used, and got it from like right here, somewhere around there. So Word is plenty on campus, Word is plenty around town, and it just works. It's a Swiss Army knife of a fragrance. You can't go wrong with this all seasons, really. So Word is to work. You could wear this on a date, actually, now that I think about it. Wear to work on a date, just chilling. You could do it all with this. This is Cedre Bois from Mancera. And at the #1 spot, we have a fragrance that I've had since, actually, I think before I even came to college. I think I was a senior in high school. And I'm a senior in college now. So that shows you how long I've had it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But this is Y Eau de Parfum from YSL. And this is a tester bottle. That's why you see Eau de Parfum down here. And this is a blue fragrance that works. If you want to smell clean, mass appealing, and just good, this will get the job done. Some of the main notes to my notes are apple, sage, and some woodiness in the base too. Might be some Ambroski in here, but yeah, this is nice. Like, this is, you smell like a well put together individual, honestly. And this is a blue fragrance, so it kind of has that shower gel feel to it. You smell clean, you smell like you take care of yourself. So people like that, they're going to compliment you on that. So this is Y Eau de Parfum from YSL. All right, y'all, that's it. That's my list of 5 fragrances that get a lot of compliments in my collection. Just because it gets compliments in my collection doesn't mean that you will be a compliment magnet if you blind buy these. So please don't blind buy these, all right? Get a sample, try them out at your local department stores or rack stores if you can, and go from there. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I hope that you were able to take something from it. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the support that the channel gets, and you already know what time it is. I'm your boy, Mr. Spray It On, signing off. Peace.